ready to roll.
Hey everybody, this is Dracula, coming at you live from the Magic City. Yeehaw! This is this is Defiance with Drac Solo. And if you guys want to help support my channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and share. Consider becoming a member. You get the green name tag, the bullet badges, and access to exclusive content and emojis. Check down in the description for the links to all my friends' channels. PayPal for donations, the merch store for mugs and t-shirts, Legend of Billy Bowlegs, Dractorials, Eat My Shorts, Star Wars, Battlefront 2, Red Dead Online, Fortnite, Fallout 76, Minecraft, Roblox. Let's check and see. I had dailies to do. This is Depot Recovery. Let's go to Top Notch Toolworks. It'll be quicker if we go that way. I'm going to do them left-handed. If I use my right hand, it's over too quickly. Yeah, this way. What did I say? Depot Recovery? Yeah, they kidnapped the Home Depot. We're gonna recover. Here we go. Why is this threat level 2? Alright, it's blur time, baby. Damn it! I'm running out of blur. Oh, I've got plenty of freaking blur left. What am I talking about? Hi, you missed. Oh, I can't go in there yet. Well, there's this guy. Oh, no, he's up there. Stop aiming the gun. All right, you think I can't get you? He's tricksy, those hobbitses. Nope. They're shooting me. Their shots are landing, but my shield just has too much capacity to give a shit. Look how many fucks I don't give. I'll show you exactly how many. Wait, no. 5,334 fucks I don't give. And that's not even the extent of it. I'm not even halfway, my ego's not even halfway leveled up yet. 2,242. That's a good solid ego. That motherfucker was right. I do have an ego. That's what I always liked that about this game, that ego was a thing, an actual AI computer program.
This is not what we're looking for. Nothing here. We've got incoming Niners from the north.
Time to speed up.
He has the equipment. I'm afraid you're gonna have to.
There we go. Purchase? Purchase what? Ego boost? Why are they putting ads in here? Who is this? Zombie Drop Bear. Castathan Datac. Let me take a look here. Mike Reagan. I like Defiance because there's always something to do. Yeah. Yeah. What is this little symbol we got here on your name? You got like a crown. Number 1. What is that? Community leaderboard. Okay. I didn't realize I had a community leaderboard. This must be something new that that YouTube's doing. But you're number 1 on the community leaderboard. You hear that? It's a community leaderboard. Community leaderboard. Community leaderboard. I wanna be number 2. Oh my god! The community leaderboard! Ball Crusher. I'm gonna go do Ball Crusher. You know what that makes me think of? The community leaderboard.
Ready to roll.
I'm gonna get my balls crushed. Yeah, I think it's something new. Yeah. I think so too. You know what I think? I think it's the community leaderboard. I just think it's funny because Facebook does this thing with all the, you know, the Facebook groups. There was a while, but there was this Facebook page called the Goddamn Batman, and it was huge. It was the golden age of Facebook page. That's what I call it. People could, they get a popular, you know, page, and people, you know, like the page, and then, you know what I should do? I should switch to El Snipo, because I am trying to, I do want that, City Slicker outfit. Who throwing things at me? Bitch. Trading blows. Alright. I'm gonna go activate the device. Where's the bulwarks? Oh, it's in the next building. Or is there a bulwarks in the bottom of this bit? No. It's over here.
We're not gonna get too far unless we find some help. Look, there are several shutdown bulwarks that we can reprogram. I put our objective on the map. Let's go.
Yeah, because I didn't see it until recently. Not sure what the XP's for, though, on the leaderboard. Probably just for commenting on my videos and talking in the chat. attending live streams, things like that. Dang it. I just don't know why you're the only one on it. I'm trying to think what you might have done that other people didn't. Unless this is actually the very first time it's happened, because I don't remember seeing it earlier today. But then again, it was a short stream and there were people watching, but nobody made any comments. So it's probably you're at the top of the leaderboard because you're the first one to comment since it activated. Oh my God, you're at the top of the community leaderboard. So, oh, I was talking about the golden age of Facebook page, and so yeah, I started one of those pages thinking, oh man, this is really cool. You can get, you know, a following and a popular page, and when you post a meme, you get like hundreds of thousands of likes and comments and stuff, and that's what the goddamn Batman was doing. I know there's a guy that appears when you do this. I don't see him.
Let's handle this.
It's reprogrammed. This is the help we need.
Maybe he's down. There he is. There he was. And two more of them over here. Yeah. Oh no. They said we have to go ball crusher. Oh, that's why. I made up a song and it was Ball Crusher instead of Godzilla. I still don't know why Ball Crusher made me think of Godzilla, but I think I did. I think that's exactly what I did. Only I forgot that I did it. Oh, that's the Bulwarks over there. Why am I? Why do I got one of them people that tries to help but they don't? I think it changes each stream. Not sure what the XP is for. So anyway, those Facebook pages. I started one. It was called the Voodoo Highlanders Ultimate Daredevil Stunt Show, and it was a meme page. But it was, I didn't share memes that I found on the internet. It was all original memes. And I heard some of them were even racist. I'm like, and then I like, what the hell are you talking about? And I went and looked at all. I don't see any racist memes on my page, but apparently some people thought some of my memes were racist. I think I called Al Sharpton a clown. I mean, I don't see how that's racist. I guess you can't criticize Al Sharpton because it's racist to criticize Al or call him names. Don't know why he swallowed a fly. But anyway, so I made one of the meme pages and it was starting to grab some traction. My most popular meme was, and it was when Xbox One was coming out or something. And they said with the technology, there was this whole thing about, are digital downloads actually your property? No, you're just buying a license to use it and they can revoke it at any moment. Like you were, yeah, I saw him speeding on his Xbox. And so we're gonna suspend his license for failure to pay parking tickets in Need for Speed 3.
Good, you're still there.
Or something like that. I don't know. Something clever. I'll think of something clever, and then I'll edit it into the live stream. after the fact. After the fact. Yeah, stomp on him. That'll take his head off. Oh yeah, so the meme, the most popular meme that I came up with on the Voodoo Highlanders Ultimate Daredevil Stunt Show was basically, it was a really cool paintball mask that I found on the internet, and I said, I called it my game face. I said, well, if I'm gonna be playing Xbox, I'll be wearing my game face, and all I did was took that really cool paintball mask, which looked like a breather mask, you know, like a gas mask type of thing. But it was obviously, you know, just a paintball mask. It didn't actually have, you know, it wasn't actually a gas mask or have air filters. It was just a face shield for paintball. But it looked really cool. So that got some attention, and I just wrote in like a stencil, like military stencil font, you know, like they would spray paint onto some kind of crate. I wrote on it, "Fuck you, Microsoft," and I called it my game face. So when they looked at you, because they were talking about using the cameras to see who was actually playing the game. So if your friend wants to play, they gotta buy a license. Like, what? You're spying on us while we're playing? You're watching us watching you? And so it's like, the meme was, if I'm gonna play Xbox, I'm gonna be wearing my game face, and the game face said, "Fuck you, Microsoft," in the paintball mask, and that got a lot of likes, a lot of shares, and you could use the analytics, the Facebook analytics, to see, you know, how many times it had been shared, how many times it had been liked, viewed. And I watched it take off, and I was like, oh my god, I created this thing and I'm watching it go viral. I'm so freaking happy. This makes me so happy. I didn't pay a penny for it. And then Mark Zuckerberg, wait, you what? You didn't pay? You're gonna pay. Don't think you won't pay. So they come up with this new way that the what you call them? Damn it! That post got shared on Facebook. It used to be that when a friend of yours or a page you liked shared something, it showed up in your feed in the order it was received. If you had a lot of friends, you would see a lot of posts. The more friends you had, the more posts there would be. And then but then at one point they decided, well, we can't have that. We got to find a way to make money off of this. So basically, one, they changed their algorithm to where you got fed what you ate the most. So they watched what you were clicking on and showed you more of it. But pages like that had large, you know, followings, they basically made you pay to promote to your followers, not to your friends. There was no way to make sure all your friends saw your posts. Only your friends that see your posts can see your posts. Basically, that's what it comes down to. every once in a while it shows one of your friends that never sees your post. It shows your post. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you ever posted. I accepted your friend request one day and I never saw anything from, you know, I figured you were not, you know, posting anything. Well, Facebook never showed you my post. That's what happened. So anyway, those really cool meme pages, now they had to pay. They had to, not only did they have to create a new entertaining content, to create new entertaining content for Facebook, they had to pay to promote it. Instead of Facebook just promoting the content and then you know, putting ads in between or something. Nope, they had to make money off the content creators, which is what meme page authors is content creators, or content distributors. So, because some of them don't create any original content, they just share the content. You know, like the green screen kids. The green screen kids. No, green screen kid, don't make this a green screen. Where am I now? What am I? I wonder what I'm leaning on. I hope I'm not touching anything nasty. I forgot where I was going with this. The meme pages. Oh yeah, the community leaderboard. So now, the Facebook pages, to try to get more, you know, engagement on these pages, which they had tons of freaking engagement before they changed the algorithms. So to get more engagement, they have things like this community leaderboard. The more you interact on the page, the more points you get, the higher you get on the community leaderboard. It's a reward they can give you without actually giving you a reward. Just an honorable mention for all of the time you wasted doom scrolling, or what do they call it when you're going through shorts or TikToks? I think they call it doom scrolling. I don't know why. I don't know why it's called doom scrolling. Maybe it's because eventually you find Dr. Doom and you win. I'm gonna have to ask Google. Okay, Google. Will it activate when I don't have the phone on? Let's see here. Okay, Google. Oh, it's Gemini. Why do they call it doom scrolling?
Doom scrolling is a portmanteau of doom and scrolling, and the name perfectly captures the essence of the behavior, doom. This refers to the overwhelming sense of dread, anxiety, and negativity that comes from constantly consuming distressing news and content. The word doom itself has ancient roots, often associated with a final judgment or an unfortunate fate. Scrolling. This describes the physical action of continuously moving through content on a digital device, typically on social media feeds or news websites. The infinite nature of these feeds makes it easy to get caught in a loop of negative information. The term gained significant popularity in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, when many people found themselves compulsively scrolling through news and social media for updates, often leading to increased feelings of helplessness and despair. While the earliest known usage of the term dates back to 2018, it was popularized by Quartz reporter Karen Ho during the lockdown.
Okay, so, I wasn't doom scrolling. I was looking at funny things. So, I was scrolling, but I wasn't doom scrolling. I guess people will get stuck in they'll go down a rabbit hole of really horrible stories, and they'll keep doing it, and everything they read tells them Orange Man bad. And they start, after, I mean, they hear it so many times, they start to believe that everybody thinks that. And then, because they never get out of the house, they never told otherwise. And it's because they've been doom scrolling. But here, the community leaderboard resets every stream. Does it now? Is that why you're at the top of the community leaderboard? You're the only one here tonight that's commenting, that's why. Oh my god, it's a community leaderboard! I'm sorry I'm saying that so many times, but I learned it from listening to a lot of radio programs. They repeat things on those shows. You'll hear the same thing, because they know that people will tune in and tune out. And that's what happens here. See, there's 3 people watching, but there have been 7 total views. That means 4 people came in and left. And there could be, aside from the fact that I know Mike Reagan was here at $1.26 at 1:26 in the AM, and he's still here at 1:52 in the AM Eastern Standard Time. So Mike Reagan's been here for almost a half an hour. There's 2 people in here that may or may not have been in here that long. One of the 4 people that was here a little while ago might have been one of the 7, one of the count of the 7 minus 3 that is no longer here. So, information gets repeated on radio talk shows. If you listen to the whole program, you'll hear the same explanation several times, probably. Coca-Cola! Mexicola! I got Mexican Coke. I call it Mexicola. Yeah. Mexican Coca-Cola. You got imported Coke, because it comes with razor blades, mirror, and a straw. I'm serious, but there's a sticker on it that you can actually peel off that has the nutrition facts on it. Because in Mexico, and I've also found in El Salvador, same thing, they don't put that information on the soda because it's fucking soda. It's sugar and water.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yeah! Get out of the way, I'm gonna smash some dark matter dick!
Muerto, bitches! That same guy always runs up. Oh no, I thought he was on our side. Woo!
I'm gonna wait here until everyone's in position to attack Nim. Man, I better get to drive this thing for the big fight.
86 kills. Alright, all with my snipey rifle. Boom. Ba-na-na-na. Oh no. They said we had to go, 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 Bald Crusher. Go, Bald Crusher. Let me check the map, see if there's any more. Nope, it looks like I got them all done. Season 1, all done. No, contracts. Let me look. Defiant Few, nope. Tar Family, nope. But these do say conflict of interest. Stop a conflict in Silicon Valley. I wonder if I can actually do it now. Faith. Scrapper progenitor here. What's this? Rolling blackout. Let's go. Let me go down to Silicon Valley and see if I can actually
Ready to roll.
kill anything down here. Everything was overpowered the last time I tried to come down. I wasn't anybody get the reference of that school bus and that gap there? Mad Max, the Road Warrior. What the flip? Not the grid, is it?
I feel better already. Tango sighted. Sight, advancing.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Look for cover.
Hurry, get the power back on before we
Crap,
run out of
Tango
time.
sighted.
I'm detecting more 99ers on their way.
How do I get the power back on?
Tango sighted. Tango sighted. Got it.
Looks like they brought some backup.
Doesn't cover.
We've got more incoming 99ers.
Crap.
Is this one supposed to be tough?
Crap. Tango sighted. Tango sighted. Got this. Look for cover.
You want something funny? I spent a lot of my life
Take him down.
afraid to walk away. Didn't do me any good. Then I believe it was
We're bugging out. Looks like we won this round.
I was married for 20 years. Wasn't treated very nicely. It was when I finally had resigned myself to leave. So it's basically like, you know what? I'm not gonna stay with this person forever. I'm going to leave at some point because it's not a good relationship. I'm not being treated right. I'm not being treated well at all. I didn't think. And so when she finally filed for divorce, I was okay. It was like, oh, finally I can sleep at night. I don't have to deal with this anymore. And I thought that it would be, you know, a horrible experience, but really, though, you're gonna laugh at me or for saying this, but the person that helped me through it the most was actually President Donald Trump, and he wasn't president at the time. It was
I'm detecting a large amount of seismic activity. Be ready for anything.
it was his and I didn't even read the book The Art of the Deal. I just picked up a couple, you know, people like quote Sun Tzu and they never read The Art of War. But there's some quotes that are attributed to it, you know, like don't fight if you can't win, appear strong where you're weak and weak where you're strong, or something like that. And you know, you hear these quotes and you remember them. So there was two principles of making a deal. One was the big ask. You ask for something so ridiculous, you know. I mean, it's got to be at least feasible, but something that you never in your wildest dreams would expect that they would agree to it. You expect them to reject it, right? But that starts you in a good bargaining position, because you're always gonna go down when you bargain. You start at a price, and when you're haggling, if you're the one that's selling, you know, your price is gonna go down. So you start at a ridiculously high price so that you have a lot of room to go down. And the other one is, don't be afraid to walk away from the table. To just walk around, you know, walk away from the deal entirely. Just, no, we're done. Because if you're afraid to do that, you're never going to get a deal. You're going to do whatever it takes to get that deal, and you're not going to get a, you know, a good deal. Because you'll want it too badly. You can, and if they know you can't walk away, that you were told to come here and make this deal, and you need this horse head or whatever you're trading for. Your boss told you to get it, and going home without it is not an option. He can charge you whatever the hell he wants for it, because he knows you need it and you can't leave without it. You gotta have it. So you can't do that. You gotta be willing to walk away. Like, and you go to a car dealer. Of course, the way I've operated at car dealers was just give me the cheapest piece of shit you have. I don't care, you know, just whatever you're trying to get rid of. And I got a good deal that way, because they did have a cheap piece of shit that nobody wanted. It was a stick shift, and they couldn't sell it, and I knew they couldn't sell it, so I bought that one, because I'm Gen X, I can drive it. That gives me an advantage in the buying market. But anyway, two things that went on in my divorce. One was, and this wasn't actually about the actual, you know, litigation though, but the fact that I wasn't afraid to walk away. There were a lot of years that I was afraid to walk away, and I was not being treated well. When I was finally no longer afraid to walk away, that was when, you know, we were done. And the situation I'm in now is much better than the one I was in. And the other one was the big ask, but that was litigation, so we're not going to go into that. But that's private stuff, but I did all right. But you know, it was fair. But in order to get what was fair, you know, sometimes in order to get what was fair, you gotta ask for something ridiculous, because they're gonna try to lowball you. And then when you eventually settle on what you want, if you didn't go big at first, you're gonna get shit. You're not gonna get what's fair. You're gonna get you know, scraps. You might end up at the top of the community leaderboard. Let me see. This Old Faithful. You know what? Let me head over there and see. I don't know if Old Faithful is the...
Ready to roll.
No, I don't think that's the thing I need. I think it's the thing that's done now is the one I needed. Oh, damn it. Oh, you know what I can do? Pursuits. But, you know, before I do that, I'm gonna go do this rolling blackout. I'm gonna go to the water temple. See how I do at the rolling blackout. Oh, dang. See if I can clear this building. What? Hey, it's Jordy the Forge. Oh. Too bad we didn't get time to catch up. Oh my god. I got switch. What the hell he bought? Is it in the rock? It's stuck in there. Hey, you guys are stuck together. Oh, but you know what now? You know what I can do? Samurai Sunday! Sunday! Got it.
Good work. Looks like we got what we came for.
Woo! Orange! Ironclad rearm! Nope, you can't have it. It's mine. Let's see. 1% ammo regen. I got this one with Pandemonium. Oh, but you know what? Does Pandemonium even work with the sword? It does not. What else do I have here? Ironclad rearm. Ammo regen, that doesn't help. Guard armament, being hit by an opponent reduces damage taken. Let's see here. Pandemonium. 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 Firewall. Plus 10 hit points. What's that? Plus 10% hit points? Is that what that said? And this one has... What did it have? Guard armament. 10%, plus 10% hit points, and being hit by an opponent reduces damage taken by 10% for 5 seconds. Let's see if any of these other weapons have guard armament. Synergies, Vought Spanner Trapper, Assault Armament. On dodge roll, 30 plus 30% movement speed for 5 seconds. Oh, that might, oops. Spanner Trapper, is that what I said? Stingray, Malicious Mirage. Votan Blast Rifle, Sniper Rifle, on a kill, full reload. Okay, that is not alright, this one. Pandemonium, Cannoneer. Assault Armament. On dodge roll. Okay, what was the other one that had assault armament? Was it the Stingray? That Vought Spanner Trapper. Or the Surge Bolter has assault armament. We'll put that on there. So now I have assault armament. On dodge roll, plus 30% movement speed for 5 seconds, which is going to come in handy with a melee loadout. And then the guard armament, being hit by an opponent reduces damage taken by 10% for 5 seconds. Alright, so I got some, I made a couple adjustments to my loadout.
Well, look who it is.
Control grid. Let's see if we can make it over there.
Time to go.
Rape. Oh, dude.
Something. We should check it out.
It's one about Ebra. That.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys the story about what happened today. The first time
Shields are down.
Okay, here.
Too late.
I must be moving fast. I've got the vapors. Two can play that game. And even more can play Uno. What's funny, by the name of the game, you would think only one person could play.
Good riddance. Hey, I need help. It all happened so fast. I'm all good.
Looks like they brought some backup. Get ready.
I guess this one's supposed to be tough. A large shield. Moving too fast for you? Better keep up. Too late.
The Arctech is destabilizing. Get away
Jump
from
on it.
They never stood a chance.
Stick. How do I get stick? How to get stick? Get stick. So, I'll tell you the story of what happened today. And it was my church. I've been going there for a while since COVID was my church family, but I think some of those people there have lost their goddamn mind. I was there for a while before I started, you know, doing the leading the worship. I was the worship leader, and I believe that things should be done a certain way. I don't like using a bunch of technology. I don't like using a lot of cameras and wireless, you know, microphones and earpieces and metronome clicking in your ears. Sometimes the tempo is a little off, but you know, the more you guys play together, the better it is. Sometimes the tempo is a little fast. You know, it's a little fast one time. You know, you try again next time. You try to make it not so fast. The whole idea is that you're there to worship God. You're not there to do a stage show, to put on a stage show. And I didn't like what it was turning into. And, you know, I'm the worship leader. I should be the one that's making these decisions, you know, who gets to play. And you got a guy there that's drilling people, making it not fun. I mean, yeah, he's making these people better, but they're not, you know, professional musicians. You know, it's a worship team. It's a church. You go in there and you play songs. You worship God. You have fun. I never thought it should be this thing that they're trying to turn it into. I didn't like the idea of using a metronome either, but it seemed like everybody wanted to use the metronome. And it seemed like the pastor made it his mission to try to bully me into compliance, to do, you know. And I saw, dude, so literally, I mean, people tell on themselves if you listen to them long enough. And then I'm sitting there, you know, because I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to use this metronome. And I keep telling them that I don't like it. I don't think, you know, we should be doing it. I think we should just rehearse more and until we get our tempo down. And then he keeps insisting, and until, you know, like telling me I don't know much about music, like, but there's something that'll make things better, and why don't you want to try it? I'm like, why don't you want to do it? I'm like, I can't explain to you why I don't want to do it. It's just, you know. And I tell him, I never said I wasn't gonna do it. I said, I'm doing it. He goes, what do you want from me? He goes, I want you to be happy about it. I'm, what the fuck, dude? You're making me do something I don't want to do, and you want me to be happy about it? You're asking too much. And it's really none of your business how I feel about it. You can't, you know, control how I feel about it. I can't control how I feel. What do you think? There's a switch that I can turn on and off that makes me happy? You know, that's called drugs. and or alcohol, and I haven't had a drink in, like, at least, well, I haven't drank that bottle of Jack Daniels I bought to stop drinking. It's a funny story, though. How did I quit drinking? I bought a bottle of Jack Daniels. That's how I quit drinking. I bought a really big bottle of Jack Daniels. And I left the seal on it. And I put it with my collectibles. I have a DualShock 2 new in the box. I have a copy, a complete, you know, PlayStation 2 copy of Rule of Rose, which last I checked was about like $600. I've got several action figures, you know, Star Wars action from the final 17 of the original, you know, trilogy. Each one of those, I've looked, some of them are like worth $200 or $300 to collectors who they have to, and there's not a lot of those, but if they want the entire collection, they have to have those, so they're paying top dollar for them. So I own a couple of those. I got a pretty decent, you know, set of collectibles. So I looked at, and then that bottle of Jack Daniels is like one of the cheapest things in my collection that's up there new in the box, because the seal's still on it. I call it new in the box, and I track the price of it to see if the price is going up any, and it hasn't really gone up much, but that's beside the point. The point is, I haven't had any hard liquor since I did that. I've had beer, you know, with dinner or something, but I don't sit here, and you could probably look back on my live streams and see the last time I did drunken PvP or something when I was drinking all the time. I just realized at one point it was going to kill me if I kept doing it. I'm gonna die someday, but not today. So I had to learn to play sober. Anyway, so I didn't like the way I've been treated, and I told him, hey, this, and it was the pastor, and it was this other guy, the drummer in the worship band. I don't like the way they talked to me, and I don't like the way they ultimatums they gave to me, how they're trying to bully me into submission, basically. And I brought that up tonight, and you know, we had a rehearsal and everything was good, but pastor insisted I talk to the drummer after it, and then for the third time I listened to him, you know, giving me a lecture, to basically telling me how everything he said to me, everything he did was for my own good. It was try to get me to be better, to try to, you know, that I wouldn't be complacent, that I would be, this was a noble thing you did, treating me like shit. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were just being a dick. Well, thank you for treating me like shit to make me be better. And pastor's like, well, what do we got to do to move forward? I don't know, but not this. And so then he tried swearing at me. I'm like, well, that doesn't help either. Well, let me try yelling at you. Oh, no, I don't respond to that well. I don't know why you thought that was going to work. And then telling me to leave. Well, why don't you pray about it? Well, what the fuck you think I've been doing for the past month? Well, why don't you just leave? That what you want me to do? You're gonna grow up at some point and grow a pair and be a man. I did grow a pair. I'm using them to stand up to you. That's what you don't like. Calling me a child and a baby as I walk out the door. And he wants to come out to the car and tell me, think about it, and text me. I'm like, you're probably never going to hear from me again after that bullshit. I don't respond to that. I'm done. And I'm completely at peace about it. I thought this was going to be, you know, a traumatic thing, you know. So, I'm going to start my own church with blackjack and hookers. It's going to be the Sunday morning service with Drac Solo. And I'm going to start next Sunday. I'm going to be on here at 11 o'clock singing some praise and worship songs. And I might actually even do a Baptist devotional. It'll be Yeah, Sunday service with Drac Solo. It'll be non-denominational or interdenominational, but I'll probably, if I do a devotional, I'll probably get it from the the Southern Baptist Convention, because that's where I grew up. That's where I was raised on. And anybody who's feels inclined to join me on a Sunday morning, this next Sunday. I think this last Sunday was my last Caro. That's the orange Hemi you can get over at Cramp Crystal Flake. Let's see. Oh, pursuits. That's what I was gonna do. Doing a lot of talk radio today, though. Fuck, man, pursuits. There's another YouTuber I'm following. I bet I can find him if I look really quick. I don't subscribe to a lot of channels, but I subscribed to this guy's channel. Seems like we're cut from the same cloth. He said, oh, here he is. His name is Dev Campbell. And he said, he's a Christian, but he's not the traditional conservative. He's more like a new conservative, or whatever you call it. And people are always telling him, you know, how he should behave if he's a Christian. And he says, no, I don't subscribe to that. He goes, I got a foul mouth, I swear. And I'm like, okay, keep talking, I'm listening. You guys check out this guy's channel. I really like this guy. I'm gonna put a link in the chat to Dev Campbell. Boop. So I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer that the language that I use on my channel is a little bit not traditional Christian or conservative language. You guys that follow me know things happen and I pop off at the video game or whatever I'm doing. That's not going to stop me from having my Sunday morning services, though. San Francisco exploration. What do I got to do? Wasteland Circuit. Truth with Consequences Part 4. Hot Shot. Preemptive. Counter-Strike. Let's see if I can... it says San Francisco. Let's get down there. Excuse me. I'm eating sunflower seeds. And Wasteland Circuit. I think I remember this one. Ah, man, it's 2:30. I'm gonna try to do the Wasteland Circuit, and then I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here tonight, but y'all are being real chill with me, so I may stay a little longer than I had planned. Real chill in what that means is no trolls. All right. Boop. Doot.
Yeehaw.
Vehicular manslaughter. Slaughter vehicular man. Oh no, vehicular man, what shall we do?
We need to clear this area of hostiles. We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Here we go, Wasteland Circuit. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get in. I gotta do 2 minutes for the gold.
3,
2, 1, contact. Whoa, no, 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 no.
what's going on over there?
Nah! I missed
We
it.
need to gather samples. Three, 2, 1.
Damn it. Alright, I need to aim to the right just a little bit.
1.
Oh no! No! Oh my god! Bronze.
Yeehaw.
3, 2, 1.
Oh God, I pressed the wrong button. No, 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 no. Holy shit, I got the gold. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I thought I was gonna get the silver. And then I was gonna be done. I gotta beat it by 1 second. Look at that. Alright. Muscle memory. And memory of the course. It's not my first time running it. Let it run its course, of course, of course, of course. Let me go, I gotta teleport somewhere. Yes. Okay, I think there's also a hot shot I need to do. Season 1. San Francisco preemptive Counter-Strike hot shot. Time trial. Preemptive Counter-Strike, there it is.
Time to go.
Alright, hot shot, preemptive Counter-Strike.
3, 2, 1.
I guess this one's supposed to be tough.
Watch out! Hollow snipers!
Oh, I kept my multiplier. Thought I was gonna lose it. Ooh.
Watch out! Hollow snipers!
Never learn.
Watch out! Hollow snipers! Watch out! Hollow snipers!
We got an elite.
Watch out! Hollow snipers!
Looks like I got the gold already.
Ammo!
Yeah. We play till you run out of ammo. And then, yep. I got the gold. Alright, and then the last thing is for Season 1 San Francisco are these missions. Truth with Consequences Part 4. Truth with Consequences Part 1. Let's go there and head out.
Time to go.
What's going on over there? Brought in reinforcements. What's going on over there?
Want to make some script? I have a job that fits you like a glove.
Truth with Consequences Part 1.
Let's move. I've zeroed in on the objective. Let's check that out.
Shake the loose air duct.
There's data we need, so let's get it. Look out! It's an ambush!
Too late, I got the
Let's
thing.
go drop this off.
Oh shit, man. I had the wrong gun equipped.
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Drop it in the APS drop box. In the APS drop box.
You'll be retiring to Antarctica in no time if you keep kicking that much ass.
Ready to roll.
What's going on over there?
Want to make some script? I have a job that fits you like a glove.
I've got the location. Let's hurry. I'm gonna get a closer look.
Take 'em down! Get around.
Let's go pick it up.
Kill them all!
This is what we were looking for. Let's go drop this off.
Hell yeah! Feel free to give yourself a high five on that.
I forget if I need to do 3 or 4 or 5. Where's the damn thing? It's over there.
Time to go.
I've got a job that's catered for you. I'd do it myself, but we'll just say I'm not in the right state of mind.
I've put the devices on the map. Let's get them activated.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Scanning successful. Scanning successful.
Support needed immediately. Repeat. Carolina 1 under heavy fire. Can anyone read?
Scanning successful.
You'll be retiring to Antarctica in no time if you keep kicking that much ass. Want to make some script? I have a
Yes.
job that fits you
Let's
like
make
a
some
glove.
script.
I put our objective on the map. Let's go. Let's move. We've zeroed in on the objective.
What? Oh, look it up there. I don't know why I didn't see that. I remember this one though. Crap, I'm stuck.
We need to get that thing. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Take it to the APS lockbox.
Hell yeah! Feel free to give yourself a high five on that.
I got the San Francisco Exploration 2 done. When did I do the Smash Rampage? Oh, that's the one with the glove, yeah. And I did the mission Heart of the Matter, which was the main mission. I had to do scrap the whole thing and the communications breakdown trial. And then there's one more. And then there's all of the data recorders that are down here. But I think I'm done for now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to get some sleep. That's all, folks. Y'all come back now, you hear? Where is it? Here. Thanks everybody for coming out to watch the show. It's been a lot of fun, and if you guys want to help support the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna be on again tomorrow night playing Fallout, playing Defiance. I'll see you guys then. Till then, happy hunting and yeehaw!